Hi friend, this is Kailash Gahetodi going to explain the chapter 1 Relation and Function of class 12th. Now come to the question number 10. This is very important question for developing the concept of this chapter. Question number 10, give an example of a relation which is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Number second, transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric. Number third, reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. Number four, reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. So, my dear student, I am choosing any suitable example. The example may be vary from person to person. Let us suppose I am choosing an example. I am taking a set A having element 1, 2, 3 means set A is a element of first three natural number, right? Now we have to make the first example like that, symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Means if I will write 1 comma 2, 1 comma 2 comma 2 comma 1 means AB belong to R, BC belong to R, but 1 1 2 2 3 3 are not here, so it will not be a reflexive, it will be a symmetric but not transitive. Since AB belong to R and BC 2 1 belong to R, then AC 1 1 doesn't belong to this set, so therefore it is not uh, reflexive and transitive. Come to the second example, transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric. Okay, transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric. 1 comma 3, 3 comma 2 and 1 comma 2 means if I am writing here 1 comma 3, 3 comma 2 means AB belong to R, BC belong to R, then AC 1 comma 2 belong to R, right? So it is transitive but neither reflexive nor symmetric. Why? Since 1 1 2 2 3 3 doesn't belong to this set, so therefore it is not symmetric. Why it is not reflexive? Why it is not symmetric? Since 1 3 belong to R but 3 1 doesn't belong to R. Since 3 2 belong to R but 2 3 doesn't belong to R. Since 1 2 belong to R but 2 1 doesn't belong to R, so it is not reflexive and symmetric. Now come to the third part, reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. Reflexive and symmetric. If reflexive, so you need to write 1 1 2 2 3 3 for every example which are related to set A. So you'll write 1 1 2 2 3 3, right? Okay, this is reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. Reflexive and symmetric. 2 3, if you are writing 2 3, you will write 3 2. You will write 3 2, right? If you are writing 1 2 1 2, you will write 2 1. Since this indicates that the given relation is symmetric. But why it is not transitive? If it will not satisfy any one condition, it will not be a transitive. For the condition like that, AB belong to R, BC belong to R, and implies AC belong to R must be. Okay, 2, 3 belong to R, AB, okay, 3 comma 2 belong to R, means 3 comma 2 AB belong to R, right? BC 2 comma 1 belong to R, you can see from this example, but AC 3 comma 1 doesn't belong to R because 3 comma 1 is not present in this relation set. Hence, it is reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. Now come to the fourth part. Okay, reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. Reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. 1 1 2 2 3 3 belong to a given set, therefore it is reflexive. Okay, and transitive. 1 2 belong to R, but 2 1 doesn't belong to this set, so it will not be a symmetric. Why it is transitive? Since 1 1 2 2 3 3 AB, BC, AC belong to R. AB, BC, AC belong to R. AB, BC, AC belong to R. Therefore, we can say the given relation is transitive, right? Because 1 1 indicating that this is AB, this is BC, this is AC itself, right? So where the condition of AB comma R, BC comma R, and there the AC also belong to a given set, so we can say this is reflexive and transitive but not symmetric. So thank you, my dear student. I hope you will understand this. And if you are new in this channel, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead.